Hello, I'm Pastor Joe, and I want to welcome you to this week's 2-Minute Tuesdays Together, where we are continuing in the series, Understanding the Bible. All right, let me begin by sharing what I think are some interesting and important kind of facts about the Bible. One is this is one book, the Bible. But when we talk about the Bible, we also talk about this one book being made up of 66 individual books. There's 39 Old Testament and 27 New Testament books that make up the 66 in all the books. Now, those 66 books were written by at least 37 different people, different times, places, and all of that. But 37 authors contributed to the writing of this book. It covers a time span of over 2,000 years. And now generally we can divide, or typically we divide the Bible into two sections, the Old Testament and the New Testament, or some will call it the First Testament and the Second Testament. But each one of those can be further divided into subdivisions. And so the Old Testament, there's four subdivisions. You have the history books, you've got poetry and wisdom, you've got major prophets, and you have the minor prophets. So far we have looked at the historical books. And the historical books are the first 17 books of the Old Testament. And these books contain really the entire history of the Hebrew people. The whole history that is contained within the Old Testament. All of the other books are going to fit somewhere within that frame set. The second group, the one we're going to look at today, is I think a really fun subgroup, and it's got some really important and good writings that we can get into. And this is the wisdom and poetry book. So I'll tell you what I want to do. Let's get 2 minutes on the clock, and let's go. So there are differences in the history books and the poetry and wisdom books. The first thing that we're going to notice, and this is really maybe elementary, is the historical books give us history and the related details of events, whereas the poetry and the wisdom writings are dealing more with experiences and feelings. The historical books are concerned with a nation, while the poetry and wisdom writings are concerned with individuals. The history books are concerned with the Hebrew race, but the poetry and wisdom writings are concerned with the human heart. So there's some big differences. One is more historical, factual, event-based. The other is dealing with our heart, our emotions, people, and all of that. Now, the historical books our section is made up of 17 books. The poetry and wisdom, there's 5 books: Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and the Song of Solomon. Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and the Song of Solomon. And these 5 books express a lot of human emotions, human experiences, and they help us to wrestle with some of the things that we face in life, the problems and crises that we face. Now, Hebrew poetry is not known for its rhymes or its meter, but it's really known more for its parallelism of ideas and phrases. And so it helps us with the skill of living and the powers of observation. So what I want to do is encourage you to spend some time reading and looking at these 5 books and just see how they mirror some of your own experiences and how they might guide you in that, and how they speak to what we face, what we know, what we experience, and what we observe. So I want to thank you for joining me for this video. I hope that this has been helpful. And I think, again, as we go along, we're going to add all of these different subgroups together. And it's going to lay a foundation for helping us to understand the Bible in a way that will help us to grow in our faith. I also encourage you, if you haven't already, to subscribe to my channel. Also, share this video with others so that it might help them in their journey. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.